Good morning. Hello. Grandpa Doug here. August 12th on a Friday morning. Ready to play some Fortnite. Play me some Fortnite, will ya? Dennis is not back with me yet. Hoping his move is going well and everything's okay. So I'll be working on my daily quests today. And I'm looking at my daily quest now. Let's see, let's get back here to the lobby. And I'm not wearing my headset. It feels a little strange, odd. But I don't think there's any need to wear it when I'm not talking to anybody. I should go check and see if this is coming through okay. And I'll go refresh the page on Baby Beast. There's the live, and is there sound? Page on Baby Beast. Yes, there is sound, and the sound meter in OBS that looks a little bit low, hardly ever touching into the yellow. So turning that up a little bit more, and there I'm significantly into the yellow. When I have a syllable, it goes a little bit louder. There, finally, I got a little red. Hello, Tony. Morning 3. I'll give a little explanation about those numbers on Windows Daily today if I remember. Although I think you probably understand what I'm getting at with that. So here's my skin for today. Let's see, what is that called? Come over here, Medley. And my daily quests today, mark a saucer and it shows me where they're at. So once I see the bus path, I'm going to pick a saucer to fly to. And that's not a daily quest, that's in Flying Objects Weekend. So that's a weekend quest, I guess. Well, it's 22 hours, so I suspect there's going to be another quest that'll come in here during the weekend. Daily quests, collect shotgun shells or heavy rounds. I found it kind of difficult to find heavy rounds, but I found a YouTube video that says implies there's reliable heavy rounds down here, so I'm going to leave that pinged for now. Hit weak points, but shotgun shells are not hard to find, but I would like to know where to reliably find heavy rounds. Hit weak points while harvesting, that's easy. Travel in semis, that's easy. So the other thing I'd be interested in doing is pursuing my weeklies. Hello, Wintermute. And damage an opponent with a weapon tamed from fishing. Oh, that's still on my list. Bounce on 3 separate crash pads. I got an idea how to do that one. I'm gonna want to try. Collect seeds from reality seed pilots before they stop bouncing. I've tried that, and I haven't actually been able to see them bounce. Plant or summon a reality sapling 30 more meters away. I think I can do. I'm wondering if I can do that while, a shockwave or a rift? Probably not a rift. I don't think I can throw something while I'm in the air from a rift. Damage 10 different objects with 1 spray of the charge SMG. Damage an opponent with the DMR without aiming down the sight. Damage opponents within 10 seconds of dashing with 0-point fish. Eliminate a player with the first shot from the prime shotgun. The first shot from the prime shotgun, okay. Travel in a baller while on water. I've done that before, that's no big deal. All right, so let's get this show rolling. Aim to get out of here, click play. Oh, do I have everything I need? I'm going to go hit the air conditioner. Here we go. And I can see chat over here. Oh, Josh is here. Good morning, Josh. Let's see. Josh, when you're on the spawn island like this, you can pick up weapons and press the number for the weapon and then just practice firing on things. I'm using the right mouse button to aim and aim in on something and see you can destroy objects. That heavy sniper rifle takes a while to reload. And it only does one shot and then it reloads. Oh, here's my bus path. Mark a saucer. I tell you what, there's not going to be many people over there at that saucer. It's so far away. So I'll take that one. Press B to thank the bus driver. And when I'm about at 90-degree angle, I'll launch. And then the forward key dives towards that. Now, look on the mini map in the upper right corner. If I'm looking up at the horizon, I have my mouse forward to the horizon. That gets me the fastest travel over the ground. If I point my mouse down, then look at I'm not traveling a distance, I'm going straight down. So I don't want to do that. I want to get away from the bus path. And Josh, that's what I'm wanting you to do when you get off the bus, is fly away from the bus path. And then I'm going to take my glider. For me, that's the shift key, which is the sprint key, whatever your sprint key is. That should be to take the glider. So now I'm going down at a slower rate and I'm flying a farther distance. There's supposed to be a saucer over here. Flying saucer. I want to stay up on the ridge here, up on the mountain. Space bar for me to sprint. And there's the saucer. So I point to it and press my mark key, which is for me is the letter P. Now there's some minis. And I jump and a sprint and a jump. And that was shotgun shells. So that's 4 out of 100 that I need of those. Those look like, no, those aren't heavy rounds. I think I know now how to identify heavy rounds. Now let's come over here and crouch so people can't see me. Touch the number 2 and drink some minis. That gives me some shields. I can only use up to 50% shields using minis. And that's the saucer that I marked. Okay. And what else do I want to do? That's mark saucer. Collect shells or heavy rounds. Hit weak points while harvesting. Travel in semis. So is there a semi in the area? I'll take that boat. See if I can use that boat to find semi. First, let's collect. We want some more shotgun shells or heavy rounds. They're shotgun shells. I should get a thing in the upper left. 12 out of 100. There's an ice chest, and that's a 0-point fish. I have a challenge that I need with a 0-point fish. Here's an impulse grenade. Now I'm going to throw that out there and see what that does. I don't know. How about if I throw it down at the ground below me? It didn't do any damage to me. How about if I throw it down when I'm running? Alright, that's what an impulse grenade does. Kind of like a shockwave grenade, I guess. Now, let's get that 0-point fish. I have a quest to do with the 0-point fish. It's on my weeklies. Here, damage opponents within 10 seconds of dashing with the 0-point fish. That 0-point fish only has one use, but I don't really know how to use it. So I'm going to get that in my hand, and I'm suspecting that I'll go faster. Oh yeah, I kind of jumped forward. And that's all it did, just once. And there's all these little purple things flying around me. I don't know what that stuff means. Apparently that has something to do with dashing. I don't know. Now those purple things are gone. Oh, no thank you, Faz. I'm not playing with partners today. I'll explain that in a moment. Just marking myself as away. I'm not going to play with partners until Dennis is back. I'd like that to be continue to be a Dennis and Doug thing. So I'm just working on my dailies and my weeklies. See, I don't have a fishing pole. I also need to do some things with catching fish. There's some gold to pick up. There's some shells. Those aren't shotgun shells. Now, let's see. Where's the semis? I think there are... I'm out here. Is there semi-trucks around here? I don't know if there's any semis nearby. All right. Let's see what else I can get for my dailies. Weak points while harvesting, travel, and semis. So weak point while harvesting is a pretty easy thing to do. So I want to get somewhere for semis. Here's a bounce pad. I'm going to drive right over the bounce pad. Bounces me in the air. Oh. I know what I should do while I'm here. Where is that thing? Nope, I'm not at the place where I know where I can buy a rift. So let's get up on the ground. I can take the boat for a ways on ground. And I want to go find a semi. There's a pickup truck. I could use that to drive to go find a semi. Highly likely the semi truck is going to be near the road. And a sports car will get me there faster. 34% fuel. Oh, there's a semi up there, right? Yep, there's a semi. I'm not going to worry about equipping it with off-road tires or cow catcher. If I travel distance in this semi, I should get points for it in the upper left corner for my daily quest. There it is, 135 out of 500, so I got to keep going. I didn't pay attention to how much fuel this truck has, but I'm at 264 of 500. I'm not getting a fuel warning yet, and I've got a fuel gauge on the right hand side that looks okay. Do I want to go right or left? I'm going to go right. Oh, there's a car. I'm not interested in you, Mr. Car. Yes, Wintermute, I'm back on Big Beast build, my good computer for Fortnite. There's the 1,000 points. All right, so I need more shotgun shells. I need to hit weak points while harvesting. So let's go show some weak points while harvesting. There's some mushrooms on the ground. These mushrooms I can consume for shields. Those will build my shields up. I hear a car nearby. Is he gonna come after me? Are there more mushrooms? Okay, now if I take out my harvesting tool, and weak points are where that orange dot is. So I gotta aim at that orange dot. I could be doing this on a building or on furniture. There's 7 of 25 in the upper left. Doesn't really matter what I'm harvesting. 14 of 25. Hit weak spot streak. Oh, I got extra points for doing them in a row. I didn't know that. Well, I'm not gonna, well, yeah, I ran through that stuff. Hey Doug, I have an idea. The next time we play, can you set up my keyboard like your keyboard is in the game? Yes. Yes, I was deliberating whether that would be a good idea or not. But if you're asking for it, absolutely. Because that makes it easier for me to tell you what keys to press. So there's all of my dailies done. Now, weeklies. Fishing. I still don't have a fishing pole, so I need to pay attention to get a fishing pole. Bounce on 3 separate crash pads. There was crash pads that I just ran past. Yeah, over here is crash pads. Yes, Josh says yes, please. Yeah, that's a good idea, Josh. I like that idea. Now, what am I supposed to do with crash pads? Bounce on 3 separate. Oh, yeah, that's the difficult one to do. I want to have rifts. I want to purchase rifts in order to do that. Now let's see, I can purchase rifts over here, but that's not going to work. So there's the new zone. I've got to get to the new zone. My character right now is faced to the southwest. I'm going to need to turn to the left to get towards the zone. Now the mini map shows me where that line is. So as I turn to the left, you see now I'm lined up with that line, and then I'm going to sprint by using the space bar, which, whoops, let's take this first. There's something there. There's more shotgun shells. Shotgun shells or heavy rounds I'm supposed to collect for one of my dailies today, but I've already made all 3 of my dailies. So doing another daily, that one's only going to count for 1,000 points instead of 15,000 points for the first 3 dailies. Now slide down this mountain by pressing my caps lock key. And I'm not going to try to go up that mountain to the left because I can't go up rock. And I'm trying to get turned. I'm sprinting, slide, jump, sprinting, slide, jump. The storm's catching up with me. I'm not going to stop for anything. I need to keep going. There's a graph in the lower left that's white. That indicates my sprint energy. I can only sprint for the amount of time that white graph is there. When the white graph replenishes, it disappears from the screen, but I still have sprint energy. The white graph is only there when I'm actually sprinting or the sprint is replenishing. Okay, now, what do I want to do? I got another new zone, so I'm going to keep going. Somebody's firing at me. Oh, there's a boat. Is that the boat that I drove up here? Space bar does the turbo on it. No, excuse me, shift. And I can fire weapons with this. I can use my right mouse button to aim. Fire. I'm going to get out of the boat. That's not doing me any good whatsoever. Getting into the zone, sprinting when I can. Slide. Ooh, what's that rolling? Consume. That gave me shields. That was a coconut. You know, I bet that coconut was rolling because I fired from the boat into that area. Let's see, I'm gonna go put these tires on that truck in case I wind up taking the truck. I use the jump key to mantle up onto the top of that can't even think of the name of that right now. Oops, got a wolf. Jump, and I landed on the wolf. That's not usual to get that on the first jump. And I'm going to get my harvesting tool with the letter F, and this will get me more shields. These barrels give me 10 points of shields. I've got 90 shields. That's shown on the graph on the bottom. Now here's a gold weapon. Press number 4. I'll take that in that position. That's somebody firing at my area. Where are they? So, fort up on that building. I guess I could take a fort. Now I'll swap Oh, wait a minute. Charge SMG. I'm supposed to do something for a weekly on that. So I'll keep that for a little bit. Good duck in here where I'm concealed and look at my weeklies. What is it? Damage 10 different objects with one spray of charge SMG. So I have to go to a place where I can see 10 different objects at once. Storm's coming in. I need to turn towards zone. It's firing on me. Sprint, 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 sprint. 10 objects. I don't think I'm going to see 10 objects around here. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Killed him. Grab some loot. There's somebody's. Him. Upper right corner under the mini map shows that I have 2 kills. A lot of enemies around here. 4 people left. Inside the building. There's 3 players left. Uh-oh. Ow, person was better than me. Oh, look at that. Kenset Live has joined us. Let's see, catch up on chat. People saying good morning, hello to each other. Yep, and then return to lobby. So 62,800 points. Josh, you remember you had that game where you landed second place. You got 180,000, I think it was. When we played yesterday. Ken, if you haven't watched that yet, you should go watch that. Not now. Stay with us for now. Returning to lobby. I'm playing alone today because Dennis is not available yet. He's still apparently working on his move. And I'm going to make sure I'm showing away because I'm not accepting invitations now. I'm only playing with other partners when Dennis is available or when Josh is available. I don't mind doing it. I could do it. I just enjoy the way that Dennis and I play with partners together, so I'm going to kind of keep it reserved for that. Damage an opponent with weapon from fishing. I still need to do that. Bounce on 3 separate crash pads. So right over here, I should be able to buy a Rift to Go. I need 2 Rift to Goes. If for my method of trying to complete that. It's totally made up in my mind because the methods I've seen other people do it just are difficult to accomplish. Collect seeds from reality seed pods before they stop bouncing. And here's the loading screen. So that took me away from there. Tony says in the same building. In the same building. What's that for? Was there something that I was reading on my daily quests that had to do with same building? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was. Let's get back to the map. And that, oh, it's right under the bus path. Not my favorite way to do it. And doing the 3 bounce pads there, no, I need to do that when the bus path's not going over that. Ten different objects with 1 charge of the SMGs. The Joneses or Condo Canyon. You know what? Condo Canyon would be good for that. Greasy Grove would be good for that because there's lots of buildings. Tilted Towers would be good for that. Joneses. Which way to go? Yeah, I'm going to take that one. Greasy Grove it is. 9 seconds to go before we launch. Let's see. In the same building, Dennis. Oh, yes. He was moving to the apartment in the same building. I think it was moving downstairs. Might have been upstairs. So bounce, rift, bounce, rift, bounce. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. And the reason for that, Wintermute, is that, let's see, thank the bus driver and launch. The reason for that, why I think that'll work, is because when you use a rift, you have directional control. You can deploy a glider and land right on the next bounce pad. The problem with bouncing is you don't have any directional control when you're in the air, so it's so easy to overshoot or undershoot the next bounce pad. I've tried it many times, just going on those 3 bounce pads in a row. I've tried positioning myself. I've tried measuring how far a bounce goes, but it's not consistent. So that's my idea. So now in here, this Greasy Grove, I need to find that particular weapon. And what was it? 10 objects with the charge SMG. Wasn't good of me to land and not be watching. I want to find a charged SMG. Oops, there's enemies. Some players just go straight after the enemies and fight them. I'm just not good enough. Don't have a charge SMG yet. Sprint, slide, bounce, or jump, I should say. The mini-map in the upper right shows that I'm inside the new zone. Oh, there's a fishing rod. I need to catch fish. I need to, not fish, I need to catch a weapon obtained from fishing and then damage an opponent. All right, no charge SMG here. How about going up to the next floor? Break the ceiling open. And then, oh, can I open the door? That's tough to get through. There's some gold. Is there any furniture? There's a couch. Striking a couch gets me gold. These structures are so beat up. There's that gold thing around me indicating there's a chest above me or below me. There it is. Still no charge SMG. Let's see, I think I'll... There's an enemy nearby. Let's get ready for him. Those footsteps that are showing above my head shows an enemy. He's running away. Oh, that sounds like somebody good for me to go after. He's running away from me. That might be a good kill for me. There's a kill. I'm pretty patient with taking aim. Oh, you know what? I don't have any shields. I haven't paid any attention at all to shields. That's silly of me. There's a shield pot. I'll swap my repair torch for a shield pot. Here comes an enemy. Killed that one with 2 shots. I didn't lose any health or shields over that. I think I see a cash register here. Give me some gold. Cash register gold. Let's see, Quaco. Oh, you have a shield keg. For 250, no, that's too expensive. I don't need meat. 2-shot shotgun. No, I'll pass. Thank you anyway. Now let's get to a fishing hole. There's some gold. I don't want to walk through that because I'll fall off the ledge. I didn't find a charge SMG. Where am I? Let's go over to river. Do some fishing. Yeah, when I told you that I don't do fishing at Huntington Lake, that's different. I need to find fish. Fish will show up in the water. There's a luminescent mushroom up ahead. That'll get me more shields. I'm at 50 shields right now in the bottom left corner. This will spring me up into the air and give me another 10 points of shields. Or no, how much? 15 points? Now look again for fish in the water. I'm kind of going sideways here with my, Josh, that would be your right arrow key. On my keyboard, it's the letter D. Letter A, S, and D. Oh, there's fish. Okay, so then number 3 to get my fishing rod. I throw the fishing rod into here. And I want to catch weapons. There's ammo. First player in match to catch an item with a fishing rod. And the way this works is you wait until you see a little splash around the fishing lure. Boom. That's when you got something. That's a shield fish. Really? All right, let's see what that does for me. Does that add more shields? I have 65 shields right now. I can eat that, and that brings me up to 100 shields. Wow. I didn't know that. Go back to item number 3, and there's no fish. The fish are gone. See, if I throw the rod out there again, I won't see any little splash. Oh, yes I did. Oh, there's a weapon. Okay, so I have a handgun in the number 1 slot. What I need to do with that, up here, damage an opponent with a weapon from fishing. So I have to damage an opponent with that handgun. There's 43 people left. Now let's find another one. 3 separate crash pads. I don't have crash pads to demonstrate them. Reality seeds. Are there any reality trees near me? Yes, there is. Pointed straight ahead of me. That purple tree in the mini-map. That is probably my reality sapling. I do the sprint, slide, jump sequence because that makes me a more difficult target if somebody is aiming on me. Yep, that's my sapling. So the process here is first pull the weeds. Pressing letter E when I get that prompt on my screen, and then the fruit starts growing. There's a fruit growing. It's legendary. There's only one. So what happens is when I pick it, there's, among other things, a seed is going to go bouncing, and I have to pick it up before it stops bouncing. And I didn't even see it bounce. Oh, here's a rift to go. All right. Oh, yes. All right, let's try this. I'm going to get rid of the fishing rod. Don't need that anymore. Go up to the top of the hill. I have one reality seed in my hands. And I need to collect reality seeds before they stop bouncing. I didn't get that. Plant or summon reality seed sapling 30 or more meters away. That's hard to do. Now I'm wondering if I can use this rift to go, gets me in the air, and then can I throw the seed? I don't know. Here, left mouse button, be ready to choose number 1. There's number 1. I don't get it in my hands. I can't throw the reality seed. That's what a rift to go does. So I'm going to take my glider and then go towards the new zone. Wintermute says it did not bounce, so I don't know how to catch a reality seed bouncing. I'll have to do a Google search. A Google search of Fortnite, and whatever the wording of that was, type in that in a Google search, for the word Fortnite, and then that phrase. That'll show how to do it. When I bring up the map in the quest while I'm running like I am now, my character does, in the upper right, says auto running, so it's still running. I'm going to go a little more into zone. Okay, so is there any high ground where I can try throwing? Oh, they're up there. Sprint, slide, jump, sprint. Let's see, you can see on my keyboard camera how I'm doing that. Sprint is spacebar, caps lock is slide, shift key is jump. Go up here to the top and see if I can throw that 30 meters away. I want to get up on the top of that thing. Try again. Sprint, jump. No, I can't get up that high. All right, can I figure out a way to get up high? Oh, that just threw me down. All right, get this. Now, let's see, if I ping out there, that's 79 meters away. If I could throw it that far, it'd be good. There's an enemy over there. All right, so... Oh, that did it. That did it. I've tried that several times before, and it's never worked for me. Oh, boy. Dead. That gives me 3 kills. I like that a lot. I usually don't do that well. 500 shot damage, something like that. I got an extra point for achieving some level of that. Is there any more loot from that person, or is that the loot? It is loot fall down there. I use the slide key to slide down that mountain. I don't have much time here because the storm's closing in on me. There's a DMR. I'm supposed to damage an opponent with a DMR without aiming. No, too focused on that task. Bring that task up again. Damage an opponent with a DMR without aiming down the sight. A DMR is a long-range weapon. The right mouse button will get you the aiming sight. So they want us to damage an opponent with a DMR, and a DMR is not a rapid-fire gun. So there's some reload time. 25,000 points off of that. What time is it? 7:43. I got time for one more game. Hello, Laughing Star. And click play. And I've got my 3 dailies done, so I don't care about those. I don't care about dailies anymore. I did mark the saucer. Weekly. Damage opponent with a weapon obtained from fishing. Oh, I forgot completely about that handgun. I should have been trying to kill that person with a handgun because you got to be close. But it's just damage. I could have just hit him once with the handgun and then even switched to the DMR. Wintermute says you need to break open a reality seed pod. Seeds bounce collect in the air. Yeah, where is a reality seed pod? I think it's probably at Reality Falls. But I'm not clear on a reality seed pod what that looks like. I've got 1 minute 3 seconds, so I'm going to turn over to Baby Beast and Google Fortnite reality seed pod and see what it tells me about that. Break open reality seed pod. And, well, that's showing it somebody's reality tree. Press B to thank the bus driver. Here's my tree. But I did that. I did my tree. I didn't see it happen, so I'll go to Reality Falls. Shift key is launch. And then my forward key. If on the mini map up in the upper right, to the left of the mini map, you can see my character falling. Right now I'm not holding the shift key, and on the mini map you can see the triangle, the arrowhead that I'm turning right now. When I do the forward key, you can see that I'm traveling a distance. The character on the left of the map, where it indicates how fast I'm falling, if I look down, then I get, well, if I look down and do the forward key, then I get much faster fall. Now, what else about reality seed pods? I'm calling up another. Looking to the, my right here for another YouTube video that's running. That gives me a little bit of shields when I landed on that luminescent mushroom. Here's a shield pot. Take that. Now I'd rather use, if I find minis, can I jump all the way across there? No, I go down the falls. There's a second med kit. I can carry 2 or 3 med kits. I don't remember how many. There's chests in here to pick up. There's a boogie bomb. Some people might wonder how when I'm looking so quickly at things, how I recognize what they are, and that just comes with playing the game many times. When I began, it took me much longer to recognize items. Oh, here's a charge SMG. I have a charge SMG. That's one of the things I need to do with quests. Now I have a shield pot, but I'm not consuming it yet because it'll get me the last 50 points of shields. So if I find some minis, I'd rather use those first. I still need to damage an opponent with a weapon obtained from fishing. All right, oops. Damaging an opponent with charge SMG doesn't help me. That's not points. Where's that enemy? Oh, there he is. There. Killed, and I didn't lose any health on that. It's another charge SMG. I'm inside zone. I know that because of the mini map in the upper right. I'm inside the arc. There's some ammo there. All right, gonna take a look where I'm at and another look at my weekly quest. Damage opponent. So I'm looking for a fishing rod. Reality seed pods. See, I'm here at the reality tree because seed pods are originally here. See, here's minis. So I'll demonstrate this. I'm going to swap my pot for the minis, and then I can drink up to 2 minis, up to 50% with that. And then I can use the shield pot to go the rest of the way. However, I'd rather carry that because there's lots of luminescent mushrooms around here that I can use to build my shields. So let's do that. There's another luminescent mushroom. Luminescent mushrooms recharge after a while. I don't know how long it takes them. There's another one. So I'm at 95 shields now. That brings me up to 100 shields. There's an enemy over there. Crouch. I've got the shotgun in hand. There's the enemy. Let's not do that one. Let's do that one. I think there's another enemy near me, right? So I'm going to get out of here. I don't know where that other enemy is. There's footsteps. Dead. I'm at 50 shields. I'll go inside here, take my shield pot in hand by pressing number 1. This will get me up to 100 shields. And I'm going to go catch up with what people have been telling me in chat because I think there's some helpful information there. Oh, I got another shield pot still. Let's get the shotgun in hand. So looking, did not bounce. It says we need to break open a reality pod. Pods are on the branches that stick up out of the ground. One site lists locations. Can't put a U. Oh, I think I know that. I think I know what you mean. The pods. Oh yes, I keep calling them turnips. It says 3 are located Reality Falls. I think that is where you are. Yes, it is. See the branch to the left. Oh, I think that makes a lot of sense. All right, so we're still inside zone. Let's go look for these branches that come up out of the ground. That's the reality tree. There's a branch, and there's a purple pod on top of it. Now it's going to be tough to get that seed that comes out of it before it stops bouncing because it's going to go down, right? I don't know. Did that do it? I didn't even see a seed come out of it. Oh, there it is. Boom. Boom. Chakalaka. Collect seeds from reality seed pods before they stop bouncing. That's 1 of 3. Wintermute. Awesome. You figured it out. Looking for another one of those seed pods. There's one, I think. Right over there. I hit for me, the letter P to get that. I'll go over that way with a bounce. Was it? Oh yeah, over there. Okay, I got a new zone to get to. Now, there it is. Come on, come on, collect it. Oh, it didn't collect. Why didn't it collect? Why can't I collect it? Oh, backpack full. I have to have an empty slot for that? Did I have an empty slot last time? Going to the zone. Those reality seed pods, now that I know what they look like, they're all over the place. I'll use this bounce. When you fall from a high place, you take fall damage, unless you bounced with one of those mushrooms or various other things that make you bounce high into the air. I don't have a fishing pole. I don't have anything with which to catch fish. You can catch fish with a harpoon gun. Never tried it. Oh, I saw footsteps. I have visual audio turned on. And Josh, that's something we need to do for you too, is turn visual audio on. Makes it easier to find enemies. There's a harpoon gun. I hear footsteps. Let's crouch. See, the person is probably above me. Sounds like they're above me. I can hear them. Ups. No, that person was getting too much on me. 27th place. Yeah, Winter Meat says need an empty slot. Well, that's the end of my hour. Thank you for watching. 33,820. Let's see what green check marks I got out of that game. Hit weak points and travel distance while sprinting. All those other items are points that I gathered. I didn't gather 1,250 points during this game. I'm at 1,250 out of 1,375 to complete stage 11 out of 20. So once I complete stage 11, then this resets to 0 of 1,375 to work on stage 12. That's how those work. Thank you for the good game comments in chat, and I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Catch you later. Bye.